Let's turn our attention to the NBA, and how about the Houston Rockets? Got it done. They are 9-0 on the second half of a back-to-back this season. Here's James Harden talking about the Rockets' victory over the Magic 193 after beating the Thunder last night.
We're not going to let our bad shooting or our mistakes throughout the game affect us for the overall game. Make a mistake, we move on to the next play. And so we're just always prepared. We want to get better as a team, and individually we help each other out.
This Rockets team, Tim, I was telling you, James Harden only had 14, and they still were able to pick up a win. That speaks volumes. That man, Eric Gordon, another big night off the bench, probably, in my opinion, first place for Sixth Man of the Year. But your take on what the Rockets were able to do after a pretty emotional game. James Harden, Russell Westbrook getting it done on the road.
Well, they shot 49 threes and only 37 twos. They're just really hard to guard. You know, in this game, they don't shoot well from three. They shoot 30%. But they make 15. Magic only make 8. So they make 7 more threes. It's 21 more points.
Yep.
So the analytics of this all is really working out. They've built this team. It's very unique in a way because all these parts seem to fit. I actually don't think this team's that talented, but they all fit perfectly. They did not play particularly well tonight, but they put pressure on you every game. When you play the Rockets, if you don't score 100, you have no chance.
Absolutely. One of the highest scoring teams in the league. And you always talk about an identity or style. They know their identity. That's shooting three-pointers. 49 is a little bit more. I was watching a ball game. They lead the league. They take 39 threes per game. Tim, you've been watching the game for a long time. That's an enormous number per game, 39.
I know. Well, shattered the record this year for threes made in a game.
Was it 50 or so, 54?
Well, the makes were, I think, 23.
Oh, the makes, okay. I'm thinking attempts.
Yeah, but they were close to breaking it like a couple other times this year.
Right.
So this is a very unique thing. Hey, it's not like you just walk on the floor and you just make three-pointers.
Absolutely.
Right? You play high school basketball. If you went out there right now, you go 10 for 10 on layups. What would you go from 3? 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 open.
Maybe, yep.
So it's not very easy to do that. They've built this team with guys like Anderson and Ariza and Eric Gordon that seem to fit. Beverly's a nice compliment because James, we all know, doesn't love the defensive end too much.
Absolutely.
But he shoots well, particularly in this game against the Magic. They only score 100. If they only score 100, you should beat them. You should be able to get 105, 110 points. But the Magic, with that weird roster, weren't able to muster up any offense. I'm so impressed with the type of year they're having. You see the record, they're 18-2 over the last 20 games, 9-0 on back-to-backs. I mean, the numbers are crazy. You have to take them as a serious contender out west.
Absolutely. I believe they won 7 straight. I think that's what it is. But at the end of the day, can they get stops? In the playoffs,
I think this is the biggest surprise of the entire NBA season is what the Rockets are doing.
I would agree.
More so than what Giannis is doing.
Hands down.
More so what Porzingis is doing. More so than what the Timberwolves are doing. And that's a bad surprise.
Absolutely.
But I'm more surprised. I can't believe how well the Rockets are playing. I mean, as far as Timberwolves, I can't believe how bad they are. But I think more unbelievable is the Rockets.
Yeah, because this is new age NBA. I won't necessarily say the Warriors made it in vogue, but they have a lot of people wanting to start to shoot the 3-ball, and the Rockets have taken it to the next level in terms of how many threes they take. And to your point, they were right on their average tonight, hitting 15 threes. Wow, they have the personnel, and Mike D'Antoni has to be in the running for Coach of the Year at this